Okay, now that that is over, we can continue on to the main part of this video. That was pretty cool. That split frame shot. Anyways, today we are here to discuss the matter of, quite frankly, the most disappointing unit that has been released this year. Now you may be wondering, Beast Gohan, usually the epitome of Dragon Ball games, or he kind of has been, there was that whole Least Gohan phase, and now we have Least Gohan 2.0. This unit legitimately was maybe one change away from being the best unit in the game, or one small addition to his kit could have changed his whole trajectory. Now, if you don't know, this Beast Gohan has some of the best animations you will ever see in this game. All game originals as well, except for the Special Beam Cannon, which, they did add that extra part onto it, yada yada yada. Special animations doesn't mean nothing when the character is unusable. Now, he is not unusable to the sense that, it was unusable Trunks, 2023 Trunks. This Beast Gohan is a unit releasing in 2026 with a kit that looks like it's out of 2023, and he plays like a, maybe more recent 2024 character. I don't know. I've used him. He seems very, very mid. Firstly, I don't think there's anything wrong with his ki. His ki is fine. He builds up ki up to 16. Obviously, you'll be hitting 24 keys once you do enough attacks to build him up, and he'll be hitting 24 keys consistently. That is not the problem. The problem is his defense, his damage. Yeah, the character with counters is struggling with damage, and just his overall kit. Firstly, we need to talk about damage reduction. They slapped this guy with 58% unconditional damage reduction, which, if we come back and we go look at Beast, this Beast Gohan, he has 40% here and 20% here, so he has 60% damage reduction. Which is very close, 58, 60 is 2% off. But that other Beast Gohan also has another 20% built in to his kit. If we take a look at this Beast Gohan, he has another 20% here after receiving 8 or more, or performing 5 or more attacks. This Beast Gohan has nothing of the sort. In fact, this guy's passive looks shorter than the Beast Gohan that came out in 2024. Excuse me? So, damage reduction, maybe it's not the biggest thing. They gave him guard. Conditional guard is always good, but as you know, it's not good enough to be a unit in this meta, especially when buffers are doing all sorts of random stuff, So, maybe they could have given him 70%, 80%, I don't know, maybe that sounds a bit far-fetched, but for a Beast unit with game original, I guarantee you they spent so much money. No, I don't know. Does it cost a lot to animate originals? No idea, but I guarantee you it cost an arm and a leg to create this guy's game original animations, just for them to waste it on mid. The support he gives, there's not really that many good Piccolos in the game right now. I guess there's the STR Saiyan Saga one, there's the Orange Piccolo, and there's the new side banner unit that came out. Now we move on to his active skill, which hits dreadfully mid. It just doesn't hit as hard as you would want it to. The least Gohan, the Fizz one, that Easy 8 is hitting higher numbers than this Tech Gohan is hitting, and the whole part of his kit that just doesn't make any sense to me is he raises attack on his 12 key, and his only raises it by 58% for one turn. Sure, if you slot him in slot 2 or 3, he may be able to survive some supers if he's lucky, but he is not surviving in slot 1. But we're talking about attack here. I wouldn't have mind if they just made this raise attack unconditionally, because why bother giving this guy one of the best animations in the game just for him to do 34 million, which is, keep in mind, it's maybe about that much on a boss's health bar, when the health bar is like this big and they have 12 of them, which is basically the new Cell Max. He took no damage. I took this guy in to the event and I popped his head and it did nothing. I was so sad. Another thing this guy needed was crit. And, you know, they could have removed effective against all types and just added crit. That would have made him 20 times better, because his counters, as you can see, they don't stack. Like the Tech Vegeta, I don't know what happened to counters. They just became so afraid after Tech Vegeta terrorized the game, and they just said, you know what, no one gets any counters anymore, and you cannot enjoy the game with counters. I don't really know if the counters need to be changed per se. I just think that this guy's defense and offense are dismally mid, and you know, maybe there's a time where he will be great in 2029, the earliest, most likely 2030. Will I still be playing Dokkan in 2030? No, maybe the Charlotte Hornets can attest to that with their trades for LaMelo and trading away LaMelo and Miles Bridges for 2030 and 2033 draft picks. It's a separate issue. But yeah, in general, how can you do Beast Gohan like this? Just, how can you? I don't even want to showcase him, because he's terrible in the new Cell Max event. Once Cell Max hits that 40% extra attack and defense, this guy gets smoked by any super he sees. Like, not only the AoE, he gets smoked by the normal one, where Cell Max just punches him into the floor. Keep in mind, my one is 55%, so results may vary. His counters hit a max of like 11 million, I've seen. Maybe higher, but he's max doing 2 12 keys with raise attack for 4 turns. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, a bit of a long ranting video. Least Gohan 2.0 guys, Least Gohan 2. But yeah, that's it. I don't know if I'll be doing Dokkan for a while. Yeah, alright, that's all. Okay, bye.